Now we're gonna go pretty deep into the state park. Looks like some electrical lines running through here. And it looks like we're gonna follow along these electrical lines. Not exactly scenic. Wouldn't have thought that back here you'd get that, but you can see this is an area of the forest that there's been a controlled burn to clear out the underbrush. This area on the right may have been burned at one point, but if it was a way, way long time ago. You can see the difference in the tree trunks. Ooh. Alright, turns out we don't go down that far. That's just a off-road road, I guess. We're gonna actually turn left here onto Longleaf Pine Trail off the Turkey Run Loop. We will go that way on the way back to loop around. And this is the way to go if you don't want to have anyone else on the trail with you. No, there's nobody out here. I'm not sure what that is. It's not a marked trail. This way ends up being a dead end according to the trail map. And this way is Longleaf Pine, which I'm going to go down. Row Loop. Wait, RCW. RCW Loop. Let me look that up. Well, I did just get passed by two mountain bikers. So there are some people out here. I passed mile marker 4 earlier, now it's 3.5. There's some more either hikers or bike riders up here. I guess it's hikers. These guys had their dogs. Alright, this is where the RCW loop trail meets. It ends here. Actually, we saw where it started. But it's a dead end either way. I'm gonna keep going this way. It's gonna be a dead end. Yep, it's gonna be a dead end down here. I'll have to turn around in order to get back to my car. There's a 3-mile marker. Alright, this is the main body of water going through this whole area. And there's a little bridge. I think I'm going to turn around here. I don't think I'm going any further, but I will cross the bridge. says no horses on the bridge. Alright, now I'm just going to backtrack. Take that little spur of the trail, I think. Not the dead end part, but just the spur part that went parallel for a while. And then do that unique last loop at the end before we get back to the parking lot. Not parking lot, but where I parked. And I've got about 2.44 miles right now. So I'm thinking I'll probably have about 5 miles even by the time I make it back to the car. Alright, this is where I turn to the right. I'm going to go on this RCW loop just for a little extra distance. Alright, here is the RCW loop. We're not at the dead end down there, at least it says it is on the map. We're not going there. That way is blocked off. This is back to Longleaf Pine Trail. This is the other intersection I was at before. The one we just were in I've never been to, but this one we have. And I'm going to keep going down the trail now. Alright, here is the other intersection. When we came down here, when I first was walking down here earlier, I was on this trail on the right. I was hiking down and then made the left here. Now I'm going to go straight. Well, it turned out the guys back there behind me with the dogs were lost. That's why they were out here. They've walked this entire thing, and it is it's probably like a 10-mile hike. Maybe at least, actually, depending upon which side trails they took, to get back to the parking lot where they were. And they've only gone a little over halfway at this point. So I had to give them the bad news. I had to show them, make sure they get on the All Trails app, which is what I highly recommend, because I get lost all the time, Denise and I. But if you have your GPS, your location stuff on, and you're using All Trails, then it shows up all these little trails that you're on that are not on like your maps, your Google Maps or your Yahoo Maps or whatever you're using. They're not on there. At least most of the time they're not. So you need to have that. And even if we get lost for a second, we get right back on. But these guys, they have enough daylight and they have dogs. They should be okay. Alright, and here's where I entered the trail, right here. So almost back to the car. This is supercharge number 1867. This is a warm charger. Not going there.